こんにちは。今回のゲストはラミレスさんです。お願いします。
はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
さんざき、ラミレスさんのチャンネルも出てますので、ぜひ見てください。さあ、ということで、今回はですね、さんざきがラミレスさんに聞きたいことを聞いていくということになりますけども、僕が疑問に思うこととか知りたいことを聞いていくんで、ひょっとしたらいろんなところで話したことがあるかもわかりませんけども、まずは外国人選手っていうくくりで言うと、日本に来るわけじゃないですか。どういう経緯があって日本に来ることになったんですか？
So, a couple reasons why. The first of all, the number one was when I was in Pittsburgh and I was not playing. And then they told me, in Japan, we can give you the opportunity to play every single day in right field. That was very interesting to me because I wanted to play. That was the number one. And then that same year, I had bought a house in the United States. And then I had to pay the loan. And I was only making like 1000 And then so I asked my agent, how much can we get in Japan? Oh, first year we can get like almost 1億. So, I'm going to Japan. 1000万 1億 Go to Japan.
そうもう違和感なくもうすぐ。
Without thinking about how was the life in Japan or, the transition between, the major leagues to Japan, without those things. I was just thinking about the money. And then the money first, and then they told me I was going to play every day, which I find out that was not the truth.
来てみたらどうだったんですか？
So, I come to Japan. First day in spin training, I go to right field. Take a fly ball in right field. And then I see somebody in right field taking fly ball. Inawa. 2 fly balls. I say, this is my position. Inawa say to me, no, I'm the right fielder. No, I signed to be a right fielder. Inawa-san say, no, but this is my position. Then Watanabe head coach came in, and then he said, but Rami-chan, don't worry, just take fly balls together. Then once I said, okay, no problem. Let's take fly ball together. Once I take 2 fly balls or 3, I realized, oh my goodness, this guy is so good. I said, no, I'm going to left field. I moved myself to left field.
でもどうですか？日本のキャンプって2月1日から用意どんで並んでアップして並んで全部こうやるんですか？その練習どうですか？
That was so hard. First day, we finished the practice about 11:30, doing catching balls and running and doing all fly balls and stuff like that. And then, okay, we're gonna go to lunch. And then I was thinking, when are we gonna hit? Because in the major leagues, you hit early and then you do extra work late. But here, you do everything in the morning, and then after lunch, that's when you hit. So it was kind of backwards. So I was sort of complaining about, when are we gonna hit? And then after we hit, we had to do some running, and then we thought we were finishing, and then we had to go to the track and field to do a lot more running. I couldn't walk home. My legs so painful the first day. Unbelievable. Then I go to the hotel, and I'm thinking, I want to get on the hot tub, on the tub in my room, because my body was so sore. But I opened the window and looked through the window, and I see everybody by the swimming pool swing with a towel. And with the bats, the pitchers with the towel and the hitters with the bat. And I'm thinking, what happened? What's going on here? So I started asking my interpreter, hey, when the season start? It's like, we start in, almost in April. We got 2 months. Why do we have to do so many things right now,
日本に来て食べ物とか、そう苦労なかったですよ。食べ物とか、そう生活スタイルとか。
The food, I was very surprised. Because it was, we went to a couple teppanyaki first, and it was so expensive. And then they just put a little bit of vegetables. And I was thinking, like a Samayan, I was thinking, man, this is so expensive. Why is it like that? And we went to all the places. The most shocking thing was the izakaya. That you sit down and you don't have a seat, right? You don't have the chair. And then, man, I couldn't feel my butt for a little bit. I couldn't feel my ass. You know, so that was shocking for me.
だってお昼とかうどんとかそばでしょ。
Second year, I never ate, you know, like udon or things like that. So, no, I never ate that. I tried it. I didn't really like it at first, you know, but, you know, after that, I got the feeling for it and then I started eating it. But at first, I was like, no, this is pasta. It's supposed to be on a plate, you know, not with water like this, you know. that was the image.
日本の野球やってみて、どっちかっていうと、多分打てないところに変化球ばっかり投げられるじゃないですか。
You know, at the beginning of camp, you know, here in Japan, the pitchers, they just nice and easy. They throw a lot of fastball. They want to figure out, you know, what's your strength, what's your weakness. So they throw you a lot about in the strike zone. And I was able to hit. But once the game started, they started throwing more forkball and sliders and things like that. I felt like, wow, these guys are very good. Any of these pitchers can pitch in the major league. You know, that's how I felt at the beginning. You know, one of the things that we have as a first-year Gaikokujin players, and it's been happening for many years, even before I was here, is that when we come from the major league to here, we have a high pride. So we think that we come to Japan to teach baseball, not to learn. And then we find ourselves in a big wall, hitting a big wall, because it's totally different than what we used to play.
来た瞬間最初1年目試合出るじゃないですか。来た瞬間誰がすごかったですか、ピッチャー。
First year? 絶対黒だね。黒だね。Strike me out 9 times in a row. 80 Diaz 覚えてる ?80 Diaz. He was playing second base. So before the game, 80 Diaz said to me, Rami-chan, these guys good, man. So I said, oh, really? It's okay. Let's see. First at bat, first pitch, Masugu. Boom, home run. No problem. After that, 9打席連続三振。あと左ピッチャーね、野口さん。
ドラゴンズ。
Wow, I couldn't see the ball. That slider, it looks like the ball was really close to the dugout and come back for a strike zone. Boom. How can I hit this? すごい難しかった。
日本に来て初めての1年目終わった時にどうでした感情的に。
You know, it was great. It was a great feeling, like I really accomplished something because, you know, when I got to 2001 that I got to Yakuruto Swallows, play for Wakamatsu Kantoku, I really struggled. You know, I struggle a lot. I strike out many sanshin. And the reason why I'm still here in Japan is because Wakamatsu Kantoku was the Kantoku. He let me play. Go ahead, let me play. And I was able to, you know, to rebound back. So for me, at the end of the season, it was like, wow, I did it, you know. But it was because I was playing for Yakuruto Swallows. If I played for the Tokyo Giants, I would have been released a long time ago. But Yakuruto Swallows gave me the opportunity. And become a Nihonjin, imagine that. And then, you know, we became a Nihon Ichi the first year. But I was hitting Nanaban, so the team didn't really count on me. I ended up having a good season, but the team wasn't really counting on me because we had a tremendous team, and we became a Nippon Ichi that year.
2001年ですか？2001年ですよね。
はいはい。
若松さんが胴上げでひっくり返りそうな。
そう。Yes, I remember. That was a great year. We had so many guys. Wow. You know, Ishii-san was pitching, Takatsu was close, you know, Furuta, all the superstars that, it was a tremendous year. You know, Petagini was there, you know, as well. You know, so yeah, it was very good. But like I said, that was like, wow, I did it. A sign of a victory, just because I played through it, you know, with the team. So I'm glad that I came to Japan with Yakuruto Swallows.
なんで打てるようになったんですか?
You know, I really struggled with the breaking ball, right? Folk, and then I was swinging a lot. And then, you know, I remember Yaegachi batting coach, you know, we practiced a lot. Rami-chan tried to stay back to the middle, you know, and then he always told me, you know, if you cannot hit the forkball, don't swing at it. You know, that's the best way. Don't swing at it. And, you know, that was really, really good advice. But I think the number one advice was, you know, Furuta Kantoku, Furuta-san, he told me, Rami-chan, here in Japan, study the catcher. Don't worry about the pitcher too much. Focus about the catcher. You can learn many things. So, okay. So that's how I started doing it.
その考え方はアメリカでやってきたこととは全く違うことですよね。
Oh, totally different, man. Totally different. In the States, everybody throws hard. Fastball, slider, man, たまにカーブル。But everything is 早い。まっすぐ早い、スライダー早い。So one pattern, 1, 2, go. 1, 2, go. Japan, you have a time to think about it. Sometimes quick pitch, sometimes in high, in low. There are so many ways of pitching, so you have to think more, So Japanese way of, hitting is a lot harder than in the States. The way pitching, I thought, wow, these guys are unbelievable. How can you hit? They don't throw too hard, but they know, and it looks like the catcher knows exactly what I'm thinking. That's how smart I thought about the Japanese players.
どうですか？長年やってきて2000本持って、殿堂入りもして、こんな選手今までいないわけじゃないですか。最初苦労したかもわかんないですけど、いろんな人のアドバイスも聞きながら、長年できたのは、終わってみてどうですか？
I think that the reason why is because I took the advice that I got from, everybody who gave me a lot of advices. I took the good ones and then I put it on play. And the pride that I had from the major leagues that I was going to teach baseball in Japan, that was, I put that away. So my mentality was, okay, I'm going to learn Japanese baseball. I want to learn everything about the culture, about the baseball. How can I become successful in Japan? I stopped watching Major League Baseball because it didn't help me. So all these things, I stopped and focused only in Japanese baseball. I started hanging with the Japanese players, having a good time, talking not only to my teammates, but also to the other players from the other team, interacting with the umpires. The fans became a fan of me. So I showed the appreciation to the fan. So I was thinking, back in the States, I'm a backup player. But in Japan, I'm a superstar already, and making a lot more money. So this is the place for me to be. I'm accepted as a Japanese person. So forget about major leagues, no more. Let's stay here in Japan and focus only in Japanese baseball. So that's what I did.
監督業で何が一番難しかったですか？
You have to draw the line. There is no more friendship. There is監督, players. And you have to play to win. And even though they were friends, you may not be the guy that is going to help the team to win, but just because we're friends, I may have to use you. So as a kantoku, you cannot have that. That's a no.